Hello everyone and welcome back to Little Quilter. Today we are going to be working on this fun little star block right here on the Red Sampler quilt, and as always we're going to jump into how I designed this in Procreate and what my plan is for this block right here, and then we're going to get to quilting it. I'm going to be using my King Quilter 2 Elite. I'm using glide thread, and on the bobbin line I'm using Magna Glide, and I have those linked down below. If you guys have other questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's jump into getting this quilted. Okay, everybody, so I've hit a bit of a snag, and that my first attempt at doing the center block design, it did not go well at all. It wasn't straight. There were just all sorts of issues. So I've pulled all of that out, and I'm going to try it again, but this time I've done a little bit more marking. So let me show you that. I know it's a bit hard to see here. I'll get as close as I can. So I've marked my center line here, and then I've gone and marked my diagonal lines as well. My hope being that this is going to give me a little bit more of an idea of coming out to that diagonal point and then sewing in some, coming back, and using that center to give me a little bit more of a visualization of how much room I have and how big I want to make these little blocks that come off here. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, everybody, that is this quilt block finished. I am pretty happy with how it turned out. I think redoing it and marking more on the quilt really helped me to get that center square right where I wanted it to be. And the change to this white section right through here, and not having those leaf patterns added to it, I think that also worked really, really well. I think it would have been too much with them on there, and B, it gives this really cool, you know, almost like a flower design or some sort of medieval architecture design you would think you would see somewhere in Europe. And so I'm very happy with how that turned out. Not a quilting design that I would normally think of doing, but in this instance it worked really well, so I'll have to remember that sort of just sometimes making a line, that works well. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. This row, so this is the start of this row, and it is going to mark the moving over halfway through this quilt. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, happy quilting. Thanks.